I found out at 26 that I was in the special needs class in middle school. Not good. We were talking, she's like, Joe, what'd you do for foreign language in school? And I was like, well, in high school I took language, but before that I didn't. And she's like, okay, what'd you take instead? Well, I took the focus class. And she's like, okay, well, what's the focus class? I was like, well, the focus class is where we learn to pay better attention and be better students. And she was like, okay, well, how many people took that class? And I was like, 4. She's like, how many people taught the class? And I was like, 4. Nah, she's like, Joe, couldn't have been that bad. What were the other students in the class like? Well, one of them was physically restrained to his chair. And we had another kid, he was blind. But the blind kid was my favorite disabled kid because he was the only disabled kid you could stare at without him getting mad at you. But look, I get to high school and here's what happens, okay? The way I ended up in the focus class was I failed middle school Spanish, all right? Failing middle school Spanish is like an accomplishment of sorts because middle school Spanish is easy as fuck. Like I rolled in there and they were like, Joe, te amo es. And I was like, I don't know, biblioteca, motherfucker, I ain't got this shit. And they're like, all right, you're out, you're done. And after the focus class, I went. So I was disqualified from the Spanish program. I got thrown out. And I get to high school and they go, look, dude, you got 3 more options. You can take French. And I was like, no, we motherfucker, not down. Then you can take Latin. I was like, not in a big Catholic phase at that point, so I didn't do that shit. And they go, all right, Joe, you sure you want to do this? Because your third and final option is Chinese. I was like, ni hao, motherfuckers, let's do this shit. So I enrolled in the Chinese program. I got in that shit. I was good at it. And the reason I got it down pat is because I looked at Chinese as a series of puzzles, not as a language, and I was dope at puzzles from all that time in the focus class. The thing is, nobody believes that I can speak Chinese. Not even my own father, right? We go out to eat together all the time. We go to restaurants as a family, okay? We have a nice dinner. My dad's always like, hey, Joe, why don't you go ahead and order something from the waitress? And I'm like, Dad, I think that's a terrible idea. He goes, do it anyway. When the waitress comes by, why don't you get us some dumplings? The waitress comes by and I go, 服务员, 你好, 我们要一笼饺子. And the waitress looks me dead in the eyes and she goes, get the fuck out of here right now. So we're walking to the parking lot. My dad goes, see, Joe, you can't speak Chinese after all. And I go, Dad, you realize we're banned for life from that Vietnamese place, right?